All right. Oh my God. It's hot. It's hot. Anyway, hi. I wanted to come on and tell you all a pretty powerful and eerie bit of history of When That Man Is Dead and Gone. As I've said, up until very recently, this was a very obscure song. It isn't obscure any longer. We're, I think, almost at 11 million views, which is crazy, and thank you, by the way, and just so glad that the song is bringing so many people literally around the world joy. It's amazing. But before it blew up, it was a very obscure song, and it had only ever been recorded by a handful of artists like Glenn Miller and Mildred Bailey and a singer named Al Bowley. Now, Al Bowley was a South African crooner. I'm gonna put his photo here. As you can see, he was an incredibly sexy man and had the voice to match. I joke that he's my dead boyfriend, so hands off. His version of the song is very stripped down. It's just voice and guitar, and I think it's so powerful. It was the recording that made me fall in love with the song and want to perform it, want to do our own version of it. And even though our version sounds different from his, you can see how indebted we are to his version. So Al Bowley recorded that song in 1941. 2 weeks later, literally 2 weeks later, he was on a gig and he wanted to go back to London so he could sleep in his own bed. So he took a train back to London, and that night he was killed in a Nazi airstrike. And that's why you probably haven't heard of Al Bowley. So not to be total downer, but it is a sobering reminder of what that song is actually about. You know, it's about evil with a capital E, and millions of people were killed because of that. I urge you all to go down the rabbit hole of Al Bowley's music, and hopefully you'll fall in love with him as deeply as I have. But remember, hands off, he's mine. All right, bye.